tried to book him. A needless foul because, as we see, there's two players around Brian Laudrup when he had the ball, so no need really to leave your foot there. Now he's really on a knife edge for the rest of the game.
No, that's about the earlier foul, which was allowed to pass because the advantage rule was applied. Miller and Davis clashed. That's what the referee's trying to sort out now.
Good refereeing, really. Good refereeing.
Laudrup with a free kick. Martin marking Goff very effectively. They're again together. They're regretting all that bounce, I think. Here's Derek McInnes. Good challenge by May. Confident play from the defenseman, although that's quite remarkable, that tight corner. This is Davis, so determined. Former Rangers player, that's where he started his career. Miller wins it back. Helped here by Robertson. Suddenly the pace of the match is lifted. Looking to run the ball as much as he can. He's been impressive in his work rate in that Rangers midfield. Good hustling defending though by Motherwell in the middle of the field, not allowing Rangers time to build up passing movements. Here's Petric trying again. Mikhailichenko's crossed to the left. Here. And the run made by Jury. He thought he was fouled by Martin. Exchange of words there. Referee McCluskey will have to watch that. These two players getting a bit irate.
Here's the pass from Laudrup, and you can see Brian Martin there. You can see his left hand just holding back Gordon Jury. Now, whether Jury was offside, I'm not too sure. But the incident unnoticed by Jim McCluskey. But as far as Gordon Jury was concerned, he was pulled back, and we could just about see Brian Martin's left hand, so probably Gordon Jury did have a bit of a case.
Certainly not at all pleased with the back shot from Martin afterwards.
Jolly just proves when Brian Laudrup gets hold of the ball and runs at the Motherwell defence that doors seem to open, and a good ball inside to Gordon Jury, and that could have been a penalty, but the referee didn't quite see it.
Strong challenge by Robertson. With this throw, his career a very slow start. He was with Albion Rovers and Stennismuir, and then failed there. Went back junior before reviving his career again through Falkirk and St Mirren to Motherwell and then Scotland. Here's Laudrup again. Now Gordon Jury. Well, now Gordon Jury getting a little bit heated here. Saw Brian Martin there and thought about a rash tackle, I think. With Charlie Miller. That was a good chance. He's been in one or two knockdowns there at the edge of the area tonight.
Yeah, that's right. Good long throw again. Richard Goff is the man in the penalty area. Two Motherwell players against Richard Goff. The ball bounces down for Charlie Miller. Can't quite keep the ball down, but that's about the third chance. You're right, Jock. It's about the third chance he's had when the ball's dropped into him. Round about the edge of the penalty area, around about 20 yards, 18 yards out, and hasn't been able to really get a decent shot on target.
Goff on his own. Tackled well by McSkinning. Well, there are signs though the Rangers are just taking a grip in the game. Motherwell certainly worked very hard at the start, but an indication here that Rangers are taking some control. Here's Ian Ferguson. Now Petric. This time the free kick's given. The challenge by Martin and Miller. I think we can take it. He doesn't agree with the referee's verdict.
You've got to be careful when the ball's played in like this, not to go too tight to the player, and Brian Martin just goes too tight, really. You can't win the ball there. If you're trying to get your legs around a player, you'll give free kicks away, and Brian Laudrup on the ball now. It's a dangerous situation for Motherwell.
Again, Goff and Petric in the area. Bad ball by Laudrup. Here's McInnes. Asking a lot of Mikhailichenko. Well, the last pass around the box on both sides hasn't been too effective yet.
No, it's that final ball again, Jock. We seem to be a bit of a scourge of Motherwell and Fir Park whenever we come in. It's that final pass in the box, and Brian Laudrup there with a chance to put a decent ball into the penalty area, hits the first defender, and That's the sort of thing that schoolboys mustn't do. Try and beat that first defender. Try and give your forwards and defenders who have gone up a chance to score a goal.
Cross goes Denham. Headed on by Mikhailchenko. This is Jury. This time marked by Denham. Perhaps just as well. Lambert's clearance straight to McInnes. Sean McSkimming for Motherwell. Couldn't get that beyond McLaren. No, that's the problem for Motherwell. They can't get forward at the moment. McInnes. McKinnon there ahead of Ian Ferguson. That's gone harmlessly behind. Ian Ferguson not too happy about that. I don't think
Ian Ferguson's never too happy anyway at the best of times, but I think it's just the case if we'll see how many attempts have had on goal in a minute, and to see how the teams have had efforts on goal. Motherwell have one attempt, and Rangers four. Rangers really had a lot of efforts wide. Motherwell had the best chance of the game when it came to Paul Lambert, and good save by Andy Gorham. So on chances on target, Motherwell should be 1-0 up.
Up goes Goff. Jury looking for Loudrup. The interception made by Denham. That's Martin. Barnes trying to inconvenience Petric here. Loudrup against Denham. Showing his strength as well as his skill there. And back comes McSkimming. Well, the referee saw nothing wrong there. Pivotovic. Well, Jim McCluskey, the referee, is one who is renowned for wanting the game to flow. He doesn't like to give free kicks needlessly. No, I think he's done very well. I think he's tried to have a word with players. He did with Charlie Miller and Billy Davis about incidents. He's tried to let the game flow. I think he's done exceptionally well. Brian Laudrup in particular not been too happy with one or two challenges, and the crowd are booing Brian Laudrup for the fact that he was booked when Sean McSkimming came in. No real fault of Brian Laudrup's, but at the end of the day, he is getting a bit tired. There's a few challenges going in. The crowd are starting to warm up to one or two tackles, and that's the noise. Here's Roddy. Clashing in with Goff at the edge of the area. Bit of damage inflicted on the Rangers captain. Back on his feet though. This is Martin. Barnes. Free kick there. Ferguson the culprit. Another chance here for Motherwell.
As you see, just the in Ferguson's legs just hanging. He just tackled on the wrong side, like Brian Martin at the other end. You can't get the wrong side of players and hope to win the ball. In this case now, we're about, 25, 30 yards away from goal there, right in the centre. Chance for some of these left-footed players, possibly to bend one in the top corner.
Well, Motherwell worked so hard at training. Well, in situations like this, Paul Lambert takes charge. He's over the ball. Could be Davis, it could be McKinnon for power. Lambert over the ball. May leave it to Davis. He may play it square. There's Davis. This came from Robertson. Here's Martin. No offside. Motherwell very careful in attack. Slashed away there by Ian Ferguson, and Motherwell still now have the chance to put pressure on. Well, Motherwell went through a leading spell there for a short time, but they're back in business here, it would appear. Confidence back up. Roddy. Paul Mikhailchenko. Well, Roddy tried to go through a gap, but suddenly wasn't there.
Yeah, I think he had the ball there, and he tried to go back outside. I think he was in a good position, could have cut inside and had a go at the Rangers defenders, but chose to go on the outside, possibly because he's played a lot of his games in the past on that flank position, and just a case of really not trying to beat too many people, just trying to get a ball into the box and hope his midfield players have managed to fill his role.
Pivotovic forward, that's McInnes with a very good header, and Martin read it very impressively for Motherwell. Martin had to hurry there, Roddy putting on the pressure. Pivotovic to Lambert. Pivotovic. Foul there surely, but the referee waves player again. He loves to play an advantage rule. Goff's header, strong enough to force Roddy to turn back. Great running by McKinnon. And May just let it reach there. Good covering by Robertson. The throw is given. Well, the Motherwell supporters undoubtedly encouraged by this first half performance. Pike with McKinnon against Mikhalichenko. Goff at full stretch. That was Laudrup. Good play by Denham. Roddy coming short. Very good turn. Fouled there by Petric. Good bit of skill there from Andy Roddy.
Yes, once again, good bit of skill there. Gordon Petri's not quite reading that excellent bit of play by Andy Roddy. Gives away the foul and the chance for Motherwell to get the ball in the box.
Davis there playing it long, and once again Motherwell can make nothing of that. Sean McSkimming attacking the ball in the air. And they got him troubled only once so far in the match by Paul Lambert, bringing off an outstanding save. That's a feature of his play, a long period of activity and then an excellent save.
Well, I think it's a feature of any Rangers goalkeeper, the fact that he's not called into play very often in the game, but when he does, he has to produce very, very good saves, and Andy Goram's concentration level is very, very high.
There's Jury, Laudrup's gone through the middle. Here's Miller. Goff has come from the back. That's good play. Now McInnes. Well, Greg Denham again showing remarkable confidence for one so young. He's got a cushion-headed pass back, then a chested pass back.
He does really well there on the far post, doesn't panic. He knows no one's around him. Even knows where the keeper is. Keeper's probably gone for a bobble there, but manages to cushion the ball down so it doesn't go into goal.
McLaren lashing the ball upfield. There's Denham again. Youngest player in the field with Charlie Miller. Two of them are just 19. Miller again, great pass. Here's Robertson. First goes Brian Martin once again.
Yes, Brian Martin's done ever so well, I think, tonight. He's been at the hub of breaking up the Rangers' attacks. He's been up good in the air, able to get the ball forward, and at the back, really, they seem to be quite confident and quite assured.
Laudrup taking on Roddy. It's a very good cross. Attacked superbly there by Richard Goff. That was a chance by Goff standards.
That's what Rangers need. Brian Laudrup getting to the byline here. Whips in a good ball left foot, a ball that players can attack. Richard Goff attacks it, but also Motherwell managed. I think it was Greg Denham actually put off Richard Goff in the header, but did just enough so Richard Goff couldn't quite get the header on target. But Rangers need Brian Laudrup in particular to get to that byline and get those sort of crosses into the box.
Goff again doing well defensively this time. That's McInnes. Now Robertson. Couldn't play it up the line for Jury. Well, the service to the front men really hasn't been of real quality so far tonight.
No, it hasn't been of real quality. I think Andy Roddy and Alex Burns have worked very, very hard on the Rangers back three. To their supply to the front men has been quite poor, really, and very hurried, and they've had to knock in high service. But it's been that midfield area that's been the key for me. Has been scrapping in there, and Ferguson in particular is on the ball now. He's really hustled about Billy Davis, Sean McSkimming, who's got booked. I mean, there's been a real engine room in there.
Kubonovic calmly back. The father figure there at the back, looking after young Greg Denham, and Denham learning a great deal, of no doubt, beside this 36-year-old former Yugoslav with Red Star Belgrade. An attempt by Martin there to pick out Alec Burns forward, didn't come off. Well, I missed out one club on Brian Martin's CV. That was Hamilton Accies. He's been around the houses really to make it at this level. Now 32 years old. Here's Mikhalichenko. Laudrup on his own. Faced by Denham. Major test for the youngster, this. And once again, it's Martin on the defensive beat for Motherwell inside the box.
Well, that was a big test for Greg Denham. Brian Laudrup taking him on the right-hand side. If Brian Laudrup comes inside him and then goes on the outside, goes past him, whips a great ball into the box, but there's Mr. Reliable, Brian Martin, heading it away for a corner.
And young Denham should be consoled with the fact that some top-class defenders have failed to halt Laudrup in that position. Long before Denham try, that's good running by Burns. The cover provided by McLaren. Here's Mikhailchenko. Here's Miller, hustled by Lambert. Mikhailchenko's return pass. Lambert did well to match the run. Look at the strength here of Miller. And the determination of Lambert.
These two very good young players together, and Paul Lambert's had a bit of a quieter end to this first half. Started off like a house on fire, got a bang on the head, and hasn't really seen much of him in the game. But Charlie Miller's been in the engine room in midfield, been working hard, having shots off target in the box, but he still kept going.
Well, that's as good as a corner kick. The header by Goff. David Robertson again with that long throw launched into the area. Goff came close.
Once again, it's a huge long throw from David Robertson. Richard Goff gets a good header on target. Scott Harry, a comfortable save in the end, but the signs are there. I mean, there's been about the third or fourth long throw from that side that Richard Goff's been able to get on the end of. His knockdowns haven't gone to anyone in particular, and you know, that time his effort was well saved by Scott Harry, but Motherwell would obviously try and in the second half especially try and nullify that threat from that long throw.
David Robertson losing out there, getting into something of a Finkel. Once again, the man who wins it back is Charlie Miller for Rangers. So the closing stages of intensely fought first half. Paul Lambert in possession again. This is Burns. It was held by McInnes, but kept possession. Pivokovic. Under severe pressure there from Ferguson. Motherwell have the throw though, and no matter what, Pivokovic refuses simply to kick the ball upfield. Here he goes again. Randy Gordon being invited to play the ball long from his own box here. This is Laudrup again, now Mikhailchenko. Ferguson's pass, looking for Laudrup again. Good build-up play from Rangers. Sean McSkimming, the challenging play from Motherwell. Laudrup turns him. The header away was by McKinnon. Well, determined defending, but good wing play again from Laudrup.
Yeah, it's quite ominous from Motherwell's point of view, and Laudrup's getting the ball. He's got a lot of the ball more towards the end of this first half now, with just about a minute, 2 minutes to go, but he's had 3 or 4 good runs down both flanks, and they've got to try and stop that threat.
Key point in the game, this. Motherwell determined to remain on level terms before the interval, and Beatrix now looks for Laudrup. Potential problem here. Well, Lambert leaned in well there. That made a difference. Experienced play by Paul Lambert, preventing Laudrup getting a clear chance to shoot for goal.
As you see, Paul Lambert, number 7, and also Billy Davis coming in the left-hand side. Billy Davis coming in there, forcing Brian Laudrup to hurry up the shot and consequently putting the ball wide.
Well, which manager will be happier, do you think, at this stage, Terry?
Well, I don't think any manager will be happy, to be honest. I think they'll just be relatively pleased. Walter will be relatively pleased. Still chewing away, of course, as he invariably does, but he'll be relatively happy with the way things have gone. He knows that Rangers can and should play better if Laudrup can get hold of the ball a lot more.
Chance for Mikhailchenko, that's awkward. The deflection gives a corner kick. Motherwell living dangerously just before half-time.
Here's Mikhailchenko's snapshot, gets a deflection, I think, off Greg Denham and just floats past. But apparently on Saturday in the reserve match, he hit a shot which was going miles wide of the goal, got a wicked deflection and went in, and he went on to complete his hat-trick. So he's on that shoot on sight policy.
Well, Motherwell, the first 2 corner kicks in the match. Now Rangers putting on the pressure. Well, barely 10 yards away, surely, Paul Lambert. Mikhailchenko thought he was guilty of handball. Goff waits again at the edge of the penalty area. Martin's his marker. And again, scrambled off the line. Well, Billy Davies not at all happy with the marking there. Lovely corner by Mikolichenko, headed in there. I think it's friggin' Ferguson and Gordon Jury there just can't quite get the end of it. Lovely ball in Ferguson's head down here. Gordon Jury just inches away from it. Billy Davies there just hooking it away for a corner. Mikolichenko again with the end swinger. That was very dangerous again. Well, Motherwell hanging on grimly here towards half-time. Well, we've seen the value of a player on the post, but this time no one prepared to take responsibility.
Yes, everybody missing it there, and I think it was Sean McSkimming in the end that just let the ball go. Couldn't quite touch it, otherwise it would have gone for an own goal. But Rangers have so many players in the box, so many players capable of getting up and winning balls, and you know, so it's a case of Motherwell. Who do they play against?
So the half-time whistle, and no scoring, but Paul Lambert perhaps came closest for Motherwell, certainly. But next in control and shot, which brought him a great save from Andy Gorham. But Brian Laudrup's improving play throughout the match, ominous as far as Motherwell are concerned. They've been hanging on grimly towards half-time as the balance of play switched. But at half-time at Fir Park, it's Motherwell 0, Rangers 0.
Do you have Dances with Wolves? Rocketeer. Lady and the Tramp.
Every one of these movies was a box office hit, except for one.
What's that?
Necky Boom 33 1/3.
You're right.
It's my pleasure to present the...
Raquel Welch, Priscilla Presley, and Anna Nicole Smith join Leslie Nielsen.
Tape was very entertaining.
It's bigger than the box office. It's bigger than anything that's big. Necky Gun 33 1/3, Thursday at 8 on the Movie Channel, the final installment.
Do you have Spartacus?
Cellnet and Vodafone think it should be 68 pence to listen to a 1-minute message. Orange think it should be slightly lower at 9 pence. Another reason why, on average, Orange users save £20 every month. The future's bright. The future's orange.
People's Army, all members of the aristocracy are to be arrested. Take him away.
We are the People's Army. All members of the aristocracy are to be arrested.
But comrades, I'm People's Army too.
You expect us to believe that? Take him away.
The mellow taste of Smirnoff Black.
We are People's Army! All members of their...
Imperial Russia's best-kept secret.
Oh, no! Please, just once. Right.
Play McDonald's £1.5 million Monopoly game. There are thousands of great prizes to win instantly, like Big Macs and Coca-Cola, or by collecting the stickers on special cups and fry boxes. A chance to win Sony home entertainment systems from Comet. Sony Discmans, mini hi-fis, and televisions.
Just one. Come on, just one. You never let me have one of yours.
Go directly to McDonald's and play the £1.5 million Monopoly game.
What's his name, Mr. Latham?
Economic advisor to the UN.
Sir, this is Dr. Ledlow. You driver, take the lumber job up at Liverpool to Bumpy Humble.
You must be Richard Latham.
Yes. Hey, I'll take that.
I don't think so. Crime is rife in the city, Dr. Lovely.
So, how to outwit the thieves. Boff, you go to the airport. I'll stay here and guard the shopping.
Outside the door.
Outside the door of the wardrobe, yes. In case they come through the window.
On the 33rd floor, sir?
Oh, yes.
I'm going to have a lie down.
Ah, this is the place. So, you'll be lying here, the shopping will be here, the best place for me, I think, is here. Good.
Didn't you buy these on your Barclay card?
Yes,
well,
they're automatically insured.
Sir? The shopping's covered, sir.
chance, you Barclay card!
Welcome back. So it's goalless at half-time at Fir Park. Motherwell 0, Rangers 0. 2 attempts from Motherwell, 1 on target, that one from Paul Lambert. Took a very good save from Andy Gorham to deny him. 9 from Rangers, but on target only twice. It has flowed. Again, that happened last night, first half. Just 10 fouls, 2 offside decisions, skimming booked. The action areas, Rangers have had the better of that, but less of the possession, 51% to Motherwell. Ball in play just over the half hour. And our guest tonight is Charlie Nicholas. Terrific attempt from Paul Lambert early on that Andy Gorham needed to be on his toes to save, Charlie. I think the boys were making the point in commentary. Down the years, Rangers keepers have had to be able to do that. Because they've sat for the most part and watched.
Well, they do. This is a great ability that Gorham's got of producing this. I think he's now becoming one of the great Rangers goalkeepers. What he does ever so well is that he stands up and makes it, whoever's going to have the shot, he makes him decide, and then he takes a gamble from there. He's done that so often for Rangers, it's incredible. He keeps doing it. Everybody says the problems he's got with his knees, but great agility there to save that.
Something we were talking about most of last night on the Monday Night Football. You cast your mind back to Sunday, Schmeichel and Collymore. Something Peter Schmeichel did particularly well for Manchester United.
He has that great ability also, making the guys make decisions, and it's so much more difficult for a forward or even a midfield player coming in trying to beat the goalkeeper because the keeper's making you make a decision, and it's tough enough trying to beat them at the best of times.
Rangers with 9 attempts, but only on target twice. That's not good enough, is it?
No, it's not been that. I don't think Rangers have played well. Not really been a great amount of penetration.
This is one of them.
Ian Ferguson, great header. Gordon Jury's just a little bit short, taking a gamble and getting in, but Roddy's done well. He's cleared it away.